the only people who can really change that culture is the guy who's in charge.
Well, with that being said, Vicki Dillard and Anubis, welcome to the Free Think Zone. We've been having a great conversation. Vicki, I want to start with you, and that we've teed it all up, and you don't have to follow any particular question, but just what's on your heart, what's on your mind, and what would you like to ask and bring into this discussion with presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Indeed. Thank you so much for coming. I would like to talk about the Holocaust briefly, the Black Holocaust, the most devastating human tragedy that has ever existed, that's lasted longer than any other for going into 500 years, that has neither ceased nor desist, and we have not received reparations. And just up from chattel slavery, convict leasing, and all of these other injustices, and under the heel of Jim Crow, our people went to Germany to fight Hitler to deliver some of the Jews from his hand, only for them to turn around and call some of us anti-Semitic. There is a multi-volume book that talks about the secret relationship between blacks and Jews, because we know that some of the most damning and devastating effects that we've experienced in slavery had to do with members of the Jewish community. This is important to understand. Why am I bringing this up? Because our perspective of the world is unmatched in every way. So when we talk about something being a genocide or something being a problem, I think our opinion should matter, and it should be listened to very closely. In terms of reparation, the emphasis should be lineage-based. I am not only a media personality in alternative media, independent media, but I am also a spiritual teacher. I've had supernatural encounters since I was a child. And so the thing that I'm having here, even with you here, sir, is prophetic. It was prophesied years ago. And I must tell you, what I'm saying to you is not even an opinion. It is something that I want you, with respect and great humility, to remember. There is an unseen government, and they're actually using you as well as your family. And no matter who's paying you, which is suspect right now, and no matter how your positions seem to be divergent and doesn't quite make much sense when we see how strongly you are on so many other issues of justice. But when it comes down to the issues of reparations, and when it comes down to this notion of ceasefire, which is absolutely nothing at all, and your extraordinary and misguided defense of Israel, it is a serious problem. I want you to understand that whatever you decide to do, whoever it is that's backing you, and whatever your thought process, and no matter what you think about it, you're supposed to represent the people. And the majority of the people are telling you, no matter what you think about Israel, we said no. And we want to hear you say what we say in the majority. So whatever you individually think should not take precedent over the majority.